Welcome back to Vinny's Aquatics. Thank you everybody for joining me again today. What we're going to do is a quick review on a top fin tank, a nice 5-gallon tank I got. But please, if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and smash that notification bell. Well, here's the tank we're replacing. This is called the leaning tank of Pisa. All right, I know a lot of people saw it in one of my last videos, how it's leaning. Look, you can see it. This tank's been leaking for about 2 months now. A very slow leak, but it's still leaking. I turned everything off. I'm about to take this down. I have to redo the shelf that it's on so I can put the new aquarium there. Now, the new aquarium is a 5-gallon top fin. It's called a Retreat Aquarium. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to unbox it, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think about it. You know, this was about, I'd say this was about $49 at what was it, PetSmart. That's where I got it. All right, so Vinny's got a little tip for you. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but anything you buy from PetSmart that's over $49.99 or $50, they will deliver it free the same day using DoorDash, as long as they have it in stock. That's how I got this tank. I ordered it at 2 o'clock. It was on my doorstep by 6 o'clock. You know how it is when you want an aquarium and you want it now. Well, that seems to work out perfect. So if you are going to order something from PetSmart, just take a look into that. DoorDash does it here in my area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this box and take out the packing, and let's see what we got in here. So far, it's packed pretty well. I can say that. Now, if you want to have a little bit of fun, you should try something that I do. I love going to a pet shop, and if I see an empty cage, I like to put a large prepared sign up that says chameleon. And I just sit back and I just watch the fun. Okay, so a man walks into a pet shop and he says to the owner, he goes, look, I want to buy a pet, but I just don't want a boring animal. No cats, no dogs or birds. I really want something different. So the pet shop owner, he looks at him, he goes, hey, look, I got a talking centipede. And the guy's like, really? A talking centipede? He's like, how much? The owner informs him that the talking centipede is just $50. So the man is so happy with this, he puts the money down, he takes his new pet home. Now, when he gets home, he lays the matchbox with the centipede on the table. He opens it up. He goes, hello, Mr. Centipede. Fancy going to the pub for a few drinks? And the centipede doesn't say anything. So the guy figures it must be tired from the journey. So he leaves it for about an hour until he tries again. So about an hour later, he opens up the matchbox and he says, hello, Mr. Centipede. Fancy going to the pub for a few drinks? The centipede again, he doesn't say anything. So this guy's starting to get suspicious. He decides to give him one more hour, and if the centipede doesn't talk, he's going to take it back to the shop for a refund. So an hour later, the man opens up the matchbox. He goes one more time. Hello, Mr. Centipede. Fancy going to the pub for a few drinks? Finally, the centipede says, hey, I heard you the first time. I'm just putting on my shoes. Let's get to the unboxing. Here's the glass lid. Let's see, and here is the power adapter, which is nice. It's one plug, which is good. I hate using up 2 plugs, one for the filter, one for the light. Let's see, what else do we have in here? There we go. That's the little cover for the filter. And there we go. Here's the aquarium. Now this has the built-in filter wall in the back right there, and there's one of those crappy cartridges they all come with, but I'm gonna hot rod that. There's plenty of room back here actually. I think I can put the heater back here too. It's got a pretty long cord, an adjustable nozzle for the flow. I like that. Little feet on the bottom, which isn't bad. Now, the only thing I noticed about this, the glass, it's a little thin, the glass. That would probably be, so far, my only complaint is the glass is a little thin, but since it's a 5-gallon, I don't think that's going to make a huge difference. See, it has a little pump in it to run the filter. And you got to plug that in. Then that attaches to the light, and then that all plugs in. The filter stays on all the time, and the light has a little touch button up on top. Turn it on and off. Let's see how it fits. The clip right in. Not bad. Now it comes with some little plastic clips I got to put on the cover, so it locks in place. Yeah, like I said, so far the only thing, the glass is a little thin. I don't see that being a problem, though. At least I hope not. I don't want another leaky 5-gallon. That would make 2. I think that would beat a world record. There's the directions that I pretty much never read. And like I said, I got this delivered in 3 hours, 4 hours from when I ordered it. If you look behind me, you can see that that tank's about ready to hit the floor. I think I might get 2 of these. I think I might get 2 if I like it. Which so far I'm quite happy with it. I've never had a tank with the built-in filter in the back. Everything seems to click in pretty solid. All right. We're all set with the unboxing part. I'm going to crawl out of the way, and I'm going to swap it out and show you what it looks like. Yeah, I saved the boxes just in case I have to bring it back. There it is, all hooked up. There you see this is my little loach grow out tank, I guess. I have a coolie loach, I have a weather loach, and I have a clown loach in here. Which, loaches really do have the most interesting names. Also known as a dojo loach, but I don't think it's trained in MMA. There's a little coolie loach right there. As you can see, look, Dr. Kevorkian of plants actually has a few plants growing in here. I think the light will help too. I like how the flow comes out of this. Here's my little clown loach, just clowning around. Hey, so I use these 5-gallon tanks to grow things out. I'm probably going to try to use them to do some breeding too, since I finally got my endlers to breed. I'm going to try again, maybe with some guppies this time. But here it is. This is the top-in 5-gallon Retreat Aquarium. So far, I'm very happy with it. I would definitely recommend this to anybody that wants to try out a 5-gallon tank and just want something a little different. Now, this is a rimless tank too, which I like. Yeah, see the chain? I had to put a chain there to double secure the shelf. But yeah, I did put a blue background on one side, and I added a sponge filter. And the heater is, I hid the heater in the back compartment, which I did like. Now, what I did was I did use a pre-seeded filter, and I pretty much didn't rinse out my substrate when I transferred it over. Hopefully, I retained enough of the beneficial bacteria that I don't have any kind of spike. I will test this tank just to make sure, because I don't want anything to happen to my loaches. Look at this guy. They're just all over the place. Eventually, he gets a little bigger. I'm going to transfer him into another tank. What do you guys think? Do any of you have this aquarium? Any of you thinking of getting this aquarium? Well, leave a comment down below. Here's a view from the side. Now, this does have a different footprint than your normal 5-gallon. It's a little wider. You have a better viewing window as far as I'm concerned. I like the way this looks. I like the fact that it's rimless. Like I said, it's the first time I've ever had the filter built in like that. I do wish it wasn't gray. I wish it was blue, but I'm just being nitpicky there. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I give this an 8 out of 10. I definitely give it an 8 out of 10. I would give it a 9 out of 10 if the glass was a little bit thicker. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to have a problem with this. If I do, you guys will be the first to know. I know top fin products, some people love them, some people hate them, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got this. I would definitely recommend it to anybody. It's definitely a cool little tank. So this guy, he buys a talking parrot from the local pet shop. Takes the parrot home and he tries to teach the parrot to say a few things. Now, instead of repeating them, the parrot just swears at the man. So after a few aggravating hours of the same responses from the parrot, the man threatens the bird with severe punishment. He goes, "If you don't stop swearing, I'm going to put you in the freezer." And the parrot just continues to curse at him. So the man has no choice but to put him in the freezer. About a half hour later, the man opens the door to find the parrot happy to see him, but freezing cold. He looks at the parrot and he asks, "Have you learned your lesson?" And the parrot says, "I sure have. I promise to never swear again." So after thawing out for a minute, the parrot turns to the guy and goes, "So what did that turkey in there do to you?" Hey, do me a favor. Go check out my merch at Vinny's Aquatics merchandise store at Teespring. The description's in the link below. Go ahead, join the Vinny's Aquatics Army. So that's my review and unboxing of the Top Fin 5-gallon Retreat Aquarium. I hope you guys found it interesting. I hope you guys had fun. And I hope to see you next time on Vinny's Aquatics. Woo! Oh, if you're not subscribed, just hit the button. What are you waiting for?